Okay, this week I want to talk about the underdogs, right? I want to talk about how can we decarbonize those underdogs. I'm talking about the hard to abate sectors, steel, cement, aviation, and understand a little bit why they are the climate elephant in the room. Yeah, do you know why the elephant in the room? Let's talk about that. Hey, good people, how you doing? I'm Tony, founder here of Renewables in Africa. So what we do is very simple. We raise awareness about renewables energy, but also sustainability. Yeah. So if you're interested to break, expand into Africa, we are your eco bridge to this market, and we can have with visibility, with lead, but also deals. If you're looking to decarbonize, we are your eco bridge to this to sustainable pathway, and we can help with carbon footprint assessment, carbon reduction strategy. So I want to start this week by facing the giants, right? Or some will call them the climate elephants. I'm talking about sectors like steel, cement, aviation. So they aren't sectors we think about first, right? When we talk about climate change, but they're among the hardest to clean up, right? And I got to understand why are they the hardest. So here is the skill together. When you bring them together, steel, cement, aviation, they contribute to about 20% of the global CO2 emissions, and cement is responsible alone to 7%. Steel is at 8%, and aviation 2.5%, but they're rising fast, due to the global air travel rebound. Yeah, so that's why we call them hard to abate, because we won't be able to reach net zero without obviously tackling those sectors, right? So we shouldn't be kidding ourselves. It's important to have a proper conversation about that and understand how do we go about it. Yeah. And the reason they are hard to abate, so these industry they rely on high heat or also complex chemical processes. I give you an example so that you can maybe understand. So, producing clinker, which is used in cement, releases CO2 so as a byproduct of chemical transformation, not just for energy use, right? So that is what you understand. So the challenge we have in here, it is not just about switching fuel. That is what we got to properly understand when we're talking about those hard to abate sectors. The challenge is not just about switching fuel, but it's also about reinventing processes, production processing more specifically, entirely. That's what we're talking about. So we got to explore how the world is doing that, across this week. And that's what I want to talk to, because like I said, if we're serious about this conversation we're having here, so we got to talk about, those difficult questions and looking at how do we solve that. 'Cause guess what? There are people out there that have solutions, and our job is to bring them forward, have a conversation, on this platform and other platform, and see how we can move around with that. Is that okay? Excellent, guys. I see you tomorrow. So for the time being, like, subscribe, share with people that you know, comment, let me know how to obey sectors. What's your opinion on that? I see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.